Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Greenleaf Season 5, Episode 5. Okay, it was a good episode. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but a good episode, okay? But first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun, 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 and all that goodness and stuff. Let's get ready to breathe. Okay, you ready with me now? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And remember to relax, to relate, to release, and to center yourself. Remember to breathe, okay? Just remember to breathe, because there's too much going on in the world, okay? We don't be knowing to breathe all the time, okay? Now, also, do not forget to like this video, to comment in the comment section, and to possibly go ahead and hit that share button to share this video on your social media. Okay, y'all share everything else. Share this too, okay? You can follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Okay, now we see the beginning of the episode starts off Sophia in the bed, tired, even though it's 9 a.m. And Grace like, girl, get up, daughter, because it's time for church downstairs in the living room, okay, with grandma, okay, because May is going to have her first Sunday service downstairs in the parlor of the house, okay. But, you know, Sophia's tired. I'm just tired, Mom. I'm tired. I was up all night texting the girls from school. And she's like, oh, well, that's for what? For what? Don't matter. I'm okay, fine. I'll get up. I'll come down there, but leave me be. So Grace still don't know about Sophia's titties being on social media and on the net, okay? She don't know that yet. But some kind of way, the guys from her college, one of the guys from her college followed Dante and was able to get a screenshot of her titties, okay? And he then shared it with the people at school. So now people at school have seen her tits, okay? And she's all upset and stuff. What is going on in my kitchen? I think the ice I got in there is unthawing. Anyway, so again, she just don't want to have to deal with that, but she's happy to because then they know. Now we then see Jacob getting dressed. and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And here come Carissa on in there. Do you really want to tell Sophie? Not so. Do you want to tell Zora that we getting divorced? Okay, even though May told you it's not a good idea, do you still want to do that? He like, oh, so now you want to listen to my mama? Okay, look, yes, I'm gonna tell her because she needs to know. You are just dead set. You just want to ruin our kid life. He like, oh. Is that how you feel? Okay. Was you and Fernando up there in his office all them times looking at pictures of our children? Is that what y'all was doing, Carissa? And he was like, I thought so. Meaning, neither one of us would think about our children. We was cheating. I wasn't, and you wasn't either. I'm like, look, they over. Y'all are over. I don't know why. I don't know why Carissa doesn't want to divorce him. Y'all don't need to be together. Y'all have ran y'all course. So he's like, I'm going to tell her she needs to know the truth. Now we then see downstairs in the parlor, the whole family is having church. Okay, we got Charity singing a song, you know what I'm saying, about starting over, but still getting on my damn nerves. I don't like Charity. I'm still upset with Charity because Charity just, she ain't made up for me yet, okay? For me, she ain't made it up yet. But again, the whole family down there in the parlor, you know what I'm saying, singing church songs and singing church hymns. We see Noah there, okay? We see even AJ is there. It's everybody. And it's kind of awkward, because, Grace is awkwardly, around Noah. Carissa and Jacob beefed out. Sophia mad about her titties and Zora is always mad or whatever. But May is okay, okay? May is okay, okay? So May is proud to be preaching her first sermon for the family, and for the family, okay? Even if it's in the living room, okay? And she brings up how, we have so much to celebrate, okay? Because she changes everything, because she does, okay? And she brings up how we have to sit here and celebrate that we are worshiping God together as a family, okay? Now it's awkward because again Grace is looking at her looking like I guess we are a family, huh? And we see Zora, no, Carissa looking at Jacob look like, he wants a whole damn divorce. Well, why we gotta be happy? What we gonna be happy about or whatever? Be like, Carissa, be happy and focus on the things, the many ways that God has blessed you, okay? And just settle down, okay? You too, Jacob, because they up to this eyeballing each other. I'm like, Now you can tell May feels some kind of way about the friction, but she proceeds to preach and has a good time or whatever, okay? We then see her talking to Bishop, okay? Now she's going to talk to Tara. And Bishop went on, you want me to go with you? No. No. Two Greenleaf men have already went and seen her and made problems worse. So I'm going to go. So hopefully one Greenleaf woman can solve it all, okay? Because she changes everything, okay? So, it's dangerous down there now, May. It's real dangerous. It's dangerous for the skanks who want to take my house. Pray for her. And I'm like, come on now, May. Now, May, roll down on Tara, okay? Roll out, and she rolled up, okay? And she asked Terry as she's walking through the little thing or whatever, so why haven't you ever tried to do more? Why not do more? Why stay in the same place struggling without trying to do more to help more people? Why stay in one place to help one person if you can do more and help 100? Okay, why not do that? Terry said, well, because God never built a temple, okay? He helped those who came to him. So I'm trying to be like God and do what he would do. I was like, that's commendable. That's commendable. And then May say, but now you want my house. You want my house. Okay, look, I know I don't have no legal claim to that house, but if someone killed my father for y'all to get that house, if it was your husband or your brother, that house should go to me. Okay, I should get the house because that house can be a whole shelter for people who need help. Okay, for mothers and infants and babies and people or whatever. It can be a whole safe haven. Okay, and May then pauses, and she's like, oh, I should have known better. I asked God for a new beginning, and God has quite the sense of humor. You doing good work, Tara. And then she leaves. Now, when she gets home, she's all, just confused and upset or whatever. And, oh, babe, what happened, honey? What happened? Says Bishop. I don't want to talk about it, James. No, you said that a Greenleaf woman was going to go there and fix it. So what happened, May? What happened? I think God wants us to give her this house, James. Okay? And I need to hear from God on what to do. He said, well, God didn't tell me nothing. He didn't tell me that. He has not told me nothing about giving up our house, May. But May just goes upstairs because she has to go and do what? Listen for God. Okay? Now we then see Bishop and AJ talking because, again, it's still Sunday. It's still a Sunday service at the house. They got all this food or whatever. People hanging around, and we see, as Bishop and Andrew was talking, you hear Carissa and Jacob fussing, okay? Mainly because Jacob then gave the baby a piece of treat, even though Carissa told the baby he couldn't have it. And she's pissed at Jacob. He's like, well, I didn't know that you said he couldn't have it, Carissa. Well, Jake, you be undermining me. I'm like, but if he didn't know, what did you fussing for? And then Bishop brings up all this, and they still find a way to be miserable. And AJ says, well, some people like putting things together. And other people like, taking things apart. He's like, what do you mean? Well, in the hospital, the nurse, the doctor lady told me that some people, like taking things apart, not to make trouble, okay, but just to see how things work because they don't know how things work, so they take it apart. And he was like, oh, come walk with me. So they go outside to the back, okay, out there to the garage or whatever, or to the house, I don't know. And he pulls a tarp off an old box, and we see GTO. Oh, I'm like, is that a car? It's a car in the thing? He's like, so what's this? So he brings up how when he was younger, he wanted an old car. He wanted a GTO, a 1903, I don't know what car it was, GTO, whatever. He kept asking his father, Daddy, give me a car. I want this car. Daddy, can I get this car? Be patient, son, and maybe God will answer your prayers. And then one day he told his son, God answered your prayers. Bishop go outside, and the car was outside. However, it was outside in parts in the box, in the same box that Bishop had now that he's 100. Okay, and then he like my dad gave me this thing, but I never took the time to put it together. I never took the time to put the pieces together. I never even opened the box that the pieces is in. You know what I'm saying? It was my dream car. AJ like, well, my dream car is, whatever, whatever, whatever. Um, but it's fine though, but now, you know what? If you can help me build this car, it's yours. And he was like, what? He's like, if you can help me put it together, you can have it. He's like, oh my God. AJ was happy. Happy, happy, happy. Now they go back in the house or whatever, they were still walking through, and Bishop just kind of brings up how people want people to think that religion is like a rule book, and it's not. It's an experience, okay? And that Jesus is real. I say show is. Absolutely. Okay. We then see Grace and Noah have a conversation. And I'm like, hey Noah. Hey Grace. Looking all good and stuff. Okay. And she brings up all the issues of the house and the will and the church and Bob and Phil and all that stuff. That because Noah don't really know much about that because he just came. He only been there like what, a day or two, and so she brings up that part. He brings up how his first night with AJ went. He's like, he's 24, so it's so weird. I don't even feel like I'm his father because he's 24. And she's like, well, yeah, it can get weird or whatever. And he tell her that she did great, dealing with the whole situation and whatnot. So he looks at her. He's like, you know what, you look tired. And she says, yeah, I haven't been getting much rest, with everything going on. He then puts the little pink pillow on his lap, okay, and pats and say, what I'm saying, lay down here. She's like, this is not, no, we is not going to do that. Because earlier they brought up how when the church first opened, Grace lost her virginity in the church. Okay, when they opened the church, her and Noah was having sex. I'm like, the girl, ooh. And she's like, I don't want nobody to know that's what happened or whatever. So she jokes like, this ain't that day. He like, look, just lay down, like just brush your eyes. And so she takes her shoes off and she just lays down or whatever. He kind of rubs her head, and then he asks her, well, why did the lady who housed us here, like, why did she leave it to Daryl James in the first place? And she said, you know what? No one knows. I'm saying no one knows anything about what happened. Okay, just weird. Since she laid there, we then see 1 hour later, Grace slept for an hour. Got a whole good nap in. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, oh, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You slept, and I had time to think. When I lived here on the grounds in the cabin, I found a journal by the caretaker, okay, that he kept with it was like a ledger of who came or who went or whatever. And in the ledger, he would always bring up, I'm saying, in the ledger, it was these sketches and these plans for things to do to the house once the lady was gone, as if he would inherit the house. And so in it, he will also put, saying, oh, that Negro came by, or that Negro was here. And she's like, the white caretaker? Like, yeah, saying? Because Miss Davis was also white. And then she say, what do you think it means? She said, well, what if Daryl James was the Negro? And the reason that the Negro was always coming back was because the Negro maybe was messing with Miss Davis, and that could be why Miss Davis was going to leave from the house, because they was having sex, they was doing things or whatever. She's like, oh wow, that could be. So we then see that could be a thing. Now we go with Charity. Charity goes and she's like, you know what? I need to help in some kind of way. I can't keep being girl, my shirt coming out. I can't keep being messy, Charity. I have a bra on, but it was too much boobs, so I just wrapped the shirt around because I ain't feel like putting clothes on. And it was crazy. But anyway, she wants to help in some kind of way. And so what she do is she calls Phil Daddy. Okay. Is his name Yusuf? I don't know. But, hey, this isn't Grace. This is Charity Greenleaf. And I was going to be Charity, whatever Phil's last name is or whatnot. He's like, all right, you got 2 minutes because you was the one who's going to marry my son. But they're on the phone for a little bit longer. She tells them everything that's going on, what Phil doing, what Bob and them doing, all these things or whatever. And I just need to know, like, if you can help in any way, like, what was your wife doing for Ian and Valendon, or what did they do? Like, what happened? It's a saying we have here. You know what I'm saying? The river only flows one way. And she was like, what? He's like, you don't get it. And he hangs up. I said, well, I didn't get it either. What does that mean? I mean, or is it the thing where you can't, I don't know. But that's what he said to her. And he hung up, whatever. But he looks perplexed. Okay? Now, we do see Carissa and Jacob go talk to Zora. They want to tell Zora in person, one-on-one, or two-on-one, about the divorce. And she jokingly said, oh, y'all getting divorced? You think he was, And they was like, well, actually, yes. That's the point of us sending you down. She's like, what? She becomes her typical angry self. Typically angry. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know what? Fine. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because, it should have happened a long time ago. I don't know why. So, Mom, now you're going to date someone older? Or someone old? I'm done. I'm not. And I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? So she then starts blaming this dad. Is your fault. What was you doing? Was you around here messing around with so and so and so and so? And say whoever name was that he used to mess around with. Watch your mouth. What? All these years I watched you cheat on Mom. Okay, all those times that she would make dinner and you wouldn't be here. And Carissa said, you know what, Zora, look, it's not all your father's fault. Oh, what did you do? Mom, what did you do? She's like, look, all the details don't matter, okay? But all you need to know is that we both messed up. What? You know what? And she cries and she runs off. She's upset. She needs some space. And she just goes to the cabin and she's a family photo of them and she cries some more. I'm like, okay. I mean, look, Zora has been a bitch to her family ever since we know her, so it's hard for me to feel like, oh, it's so sad. Like, her parents are divorcing. You is a reason they could have, because you've been a crazy ass kid. Like, you have not even been easy to deal with as a child. So for you to be oh so sad they getting divorced, I mean, you wasn't helping nothing, girl. And I get she's a kid. She's like, what, 18 or whatever. But I mean, as you said, you surprised they didn't get divorced a long time ago. So what you crying for? Krista then says to Jacob, you know what I'm saying, look, I can, stop this whole thing. We can just drop this whole thing right now. But if we tell our son, because they're going to take the little boy to counseling, to have a counselor or a therapist explain to him divorce and all that stuff. Okay, this is going to happen tomorrow. But if we take our son to counseling tomorrow and we tell him we're getting divorced, I am done. Okay, I cannot come back from that. I'm like, girl, I don't think he want to come back from it. I think he really wants to be done. And he just says, okay, but doesn't say, you know what, let's not do this. Let's stay together. Jacob don't want to be with her, and I feel like she acted as if she did not want to be with him until he really said, yes, let's divorce. I'm like, y'all just don't need to be together, okay? And so we then see bitch goes to Grace, okay? Because again, May is being crazy because she wants to get her the house and he can't have it or whatever. So he talks to Grace like, your mama wants to give the house to Tyree. What? Daddy, you see her for real? And he like, yeah, she just wants to do it. I don't know why. I'm saying, but I hate to ask this. I really hate. You know what I'm saying? But if we could offer her some kind, how much you need, Dad? Like, how much would you need? He like, well, how much do you have? I say, I think she got a lot. Okay, a lot for a little today at McDonald's or whatnot. And I'm like, Now we then see AJ and Sophia talking. I don't care too much because I feel like Sophia is overreacting by her titties being out. You can't send anybody your titties and get mad if somebody sees it. Like, you send them your titties. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you send titties, they got out. That's what happens. You can't put your face in the picture. I've said it 1,000 times. Okay, if I've ever sent a picture, I would never send my face. Anyway, but again, she's upset because the girls at her school know she got titties. I'm like, they got titties too. AJ like, listen, look, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Go to school. I can't go there and they know about. I'm like, he like, you have no balls. Like, what? Well, if your dick was online, he like, look, you're gonna have to deal with things in life. Like, you can't keep acting as if, you know what I'm saying, you can't deal with stuff. Like, what do you want, Sophia? I want those pictures gone forever. Like, no, what do you want that you can have? I want to stay here with you and Zora. He was like, okay. She's like, well, you act like it's like lame. He like, you said it was lame. He like, I'm gonna say this. Even if we all grew up in this house together and lived here, you still would have to grow up and leave. You know what I'm saying? You have to leave eventually. He like, look at them people. He like, what people? Like, them people. Jacob and Carissa and Charity. Oh, okay. He like, look, it's not normal for grown people that age to still be living at home. Okay, you will eventually have to go somewhere at some time and bring your sorry self with you. Okay, it's gonna happen. And then we see Noah like, you ready to go? He's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Meaning you can't leave me cooped up in this house like with y'all, with your grandma and the maid and or your aunts and your uncles. It's team too much. You eventually have to leave house because if not, you're gonna be here like them going batshit crazy. Okay? And she realized, okay, I guess he's right. And he is. Get your ass up out. Now we then see Grace goes over to the cabin. Zora in there crying. We don't care that much because, she crying. She'll be fine, okay? She'll be fine. But Grace goes in. I guess no one told her where to find stuff at. But she goes in where the caretaker stayed or whatever. And it's like a big old, like, tackle box of stuff that was under whatever. And she's like going through it and she finds the ledger. This old ledger with old handwriting. Like nothing that could be that could be fake. It's old paper, old sketches and stuff. And so she's reading through it. Okay. Now we then see May and Bishop talking. Okay. And look, May and her kimono. I want that kimono. Okay, y'all know I'm a kimono queen, okay? Anyway, they talking to May. It's like, look, I don't want to use none of Grace's money to pay. I don't want to pay her off. No, we should not use Grace's money to pay her off. Because that means the church would not really be, on the up and up, whatever. That money is a stain on a dress that would never fade, okay? It is evidence of my worst mistake that has made me laugh for 40 years, okay? I had to say to myself, okay, it was a horrible lie. Okay, and that money comes from that. I'm like, oh, you had one affair. It's okay. Just calm down. And if we use it, it will just make things worse, okay? This new church has to be founded on truth and be sturdy, James. Okay? May, look. Listen. No, James. We are giving Tara the house. Okay? And bitch said, that means I'm a murderer, May. Made my whole throat hurt. But he like, if you want us to give her the house, that's like admitting I killed Daryl. You know what I'm saying? So you tripping or whatever. You can't do this or whatever. But we then see here come Charity popping in or whatever, and then what is this? She say, we're going to go to Calvary, okay? They turned it down tomorrow. We're going to go tonight. You know what I'm saying? And Charity, I can't. Mom, we're not going to say goodbye. We're going to say thank you. And May says, okay, we can go. And then she hugs her mom and they leave or whatever. So they go to the church and they walking through together as a family, looking at the old offices and everything. They get on to the sanctuary and they go up and it's a big old empty space. And they looking around, you know what I'm saying? And they look up at the glass stained window with God up there, you know what I'm saying? And they bring up how, let's seal up this tomb and wait for our miracle, said Bishop, okay? And they talk about the plight of Jesus, who did nothing wrong, but was still crucified. And then Bishop say, I've been a liar all these years. Well, how was that, James? How you been a liar, James? I pretend to serve only him. But there's a part of me that serves you, May. But he forgives me. Oh, because he's a forgiving God, James. He is a forgiving God. Okay? And then May then says, Bishop tells May, give Terry the house if you want to. And May says, if he wants us to. So we then see, May and Bishop going over to talk to Tara. They going on over. Going up yonder to Tara's, okay? And then, they walking up or whatever, like it's gonna be okay. We'll find out, we'll figure out how things will work or whatnot. And they knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking. And I'm like, who is gonna open the door? And who opened the door? Rochelle and Tara. I told y'all that Tara was calling Rochelle. Because we know Basie dead, okay? We know that. But I knew that Tara was still in contact with Rochelle. As holier than thou as Tara tries to seem like she wants to be, following the word of God, she still is in contact with her sneaky ass sister. Okay. Hey, Latoya. Anyway, I told you these Greenleafs. You can't get rid of them. Bye, y'all. And she just leaves. But Bishop and May looking at Tara looking like, you ain't told us not one time about you still talking to your sister, okay? And you can't tell us that, she popped by. But they know Tara ass ain't suck a can of oil. And that's how it goes off. I can't wait till the next episode of it. It was a good episode. I mean, it wasn't like a whole bunch happened, but it was a good episode. I keep hearing it's only 8 episodes, so we only have 3 left. So I do wonder how this will tie up. We also do know it's going to be a spinoff in some way and somehow. So I want to know how that's going to go. I want to know which characters the spinoff will be about. Like, man, would it be about Rochelle? Or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I was rambling. Thanks for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. Peace.